So guys, boom, we're finally getting a DJ Wagner, the #1 ranked player in the entire country, in that 23 class versus Bronny James, a top 50 player, the son of LeBron James, the biggest high school basketball or any athlete in the entire world, in the entire country. We're getting a Bronny James versus DJ Wagner matchup, and this matchup is actually going to be going down on May 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm honestly ready for this matchup. I know this is definitely a matchup that a lot of people has been kind of wanting to see. I mean, I've honestly seen people saying that DJ Wagner, he's the best point guard in the country. I've even seen, trust me, I've seen people say that Bronny James, he's the best point guard in the country. So solely on this matchup between the two players, this one is definitely going to be interesting. I definitely will put the link in the description and also in the pinned comment, so you guys can definitely take a look at it. It should be free. All you got to do is go to the Nike Eybl circuit website. But like I said, I'll just put the link in the description. But guys, overall, like I said, this is a matchup between Bronny and DJ. But who's going to be winning this matchup from a team standpoint? Now, as you guys know, DJ Wagner, he actually plays for the New Jersey Scholars, while Bronny James, he actually plays for Strive for Greatness. Now, Strive for Greatness is currently 2-5. They've only won 2 games so far during this Nike Eybl circuit, while the New Jersey Scholars are currently 7-1. I'm not gonna lie, they really should be undefeated, but things happened and they did end up losing that one game. But realistically, they're really the team that should be undefeated, and they definitely have the better overall team, in my personal opinion, between the two teams, between New Jersey Scholars and Strive for Greatness. I mean, in my personal opinion, I feel like some factors to really determine who can kind of win this matchup, I feel like it's really going to determine on who's actually going to be playing this weekend. I mean, as you guys know, with the New Jersey Scholars, they have players like DJ Wagner, of course. They have Sion Medley, a great overall floor general for their team. They also have Mackenzie McBuckbo, a top 5 player according to ESPN, who's already committed to go to Duke. They have one of the best shot blockers and centers in the entire country, Mr. Aaron Bradshaw, who in my personal opinion is most likely going to be going to the same college that DJ Wagner does decide to go to. So definitely watch out for Aaron Bradshaw. But overall, in my personal opinion, although the New Jersey Scholars barely have any players on their team, I definitely feel like they have the upper edge whenever it comes to that star power and players that can definitely get a bucket, players that definitely have more experience playing in bigger games, really just better overall players. I mean, as you guys know, with Strive for Greatness, there's really always so much drama that is going on with their team. They have so many different players on their team on a week-to-week basis. I mean, I'm sure you guys remember the first time they started the AAU season, they were playing with JJ Taylor. They had Jazair Jackson. They had Mike Price. I believe he's injured. And then every single week after that, they've been getting new players and different players on their team every single week. I will say that shout out to Andrew Meadows. He's definitely taking a turn here. He's definitely going on a higher trajectory scale, and I'm definitely liking the fact that he's really improved his game over these past few weeks. And also shout out to Coy Thurman. He's definitely a great point guard that I definitely feel like is very controlled. He has a good eye for understanding how to make reads, how to dish it off to his bigs, understanding how to shoot the ball, when to shoot the ball. Shout out to Coy Thurman, and I definitely feel like Strive for Greatness is they've definitely improved, at least from the first time that we definitely saw them. So I'm honestly projecting that they're definitely going to be winning a lot more games as far as this weekend. But with this specific matchup between DJ Wagner and the New Jersey Scholars versus Bronny James and Strive for Greatness, I mean, I personally think that New Jersey Scholars is definitely going to be winning this. Like I said, they just have more firepower. They have more guys that can guard. And although this is going to be a matchup between DJ and Bronny, as far as that, I think that DJ Wagner is more than likely going to be winning this matchup, solely on the fact that I do feel like he is just in general just the overall better player. I do think he will finish somewhere between 18 to 22 points, while Bronny will finish maybe in that 10. Shoot, we'll probably give him 8 to 10 to 12 points and probably about 6 assists. It really just depends on the type of Bronny that's going to be playing that weekend. But also knowing the fact that DJ Wagner is leading the entire Nike Eybl circuit in scoring with, I believe, 22 points a game. I mean, come on, I'm putting all my money on DJ Wagner, and I just feel like he's just the overall better player. I'm just really praying that DJ Wagner and Bronny James, that they both end up actually guarding each other majority of this game. I don't want to see Bronny James guarding Sion. I don't want to see, you know, DJ Wagner guarding Mike. I want to see Bronny James guarding this man DJ Wagner. And guys, another thing to also mention too is that this week has been pretty big for DJ Wagner. I mean, as you guys know, his grandfather actually just signed as the newest director of player development at Louisville University, and that's actually a top pick that people are projecting that DJ Wagner is actually going to be going to. And where are they actually having this game at? Where are they having this Nike EYBL circuit this weekend? Guys, it's gonna be at Louisville. So I'm just saying, I definitely feel like DJ Wagner has something to prove. I know the coaching staff is more than likely gonna be there. His family is gonna be there. Shoot, who knows? Maybe even LeBron may even show up, because I definitely feel like this one's gonna be definitely a big matchup. I most likely will be breaking down this game after they actually play, so make sure you guys actually subscribe for that. I feel like DJ is definitely gonna outplay Bronny James as well. Who knows? Shoot, he may end up breaking this man Bronny James's ankles as well. I just really hope that Bronny James really shows up, because I feel like this is a big game. You know, even just the players that don't have those big names on Strive for Greatness and even on this New Jersey Scholars, those players that don't have those names, this is your opportunity. There's a lot of college coaches that's going to be watching. All the cameras are going to be out. If you have a good game, I'm telling you, these college offers, these NIL people, they gonna be coming. So make sure you circle this date, and if you're playing against Bronny, if you're playing against DJ, make sure you come ready, make sure you come prepared. Some other notable games to definitely watch out for. I do know that Bronny James will also be playing Trey Green and Mocon Elite. They're actually a 7-1 team that I personally feel like, even though they have one of the best records in the whole Nike EYBL circuit, I still feel like they're actually kind of underrated, just because a lot of people don't really talk about them. So definitely watch out for that Bronny versus Trey Green matchup. Bronny will also be playing against Indy Elite. They have Jeremy Fears, the 43rd ranked player in the entire country. He's already committed to play at Michigan State. He recently actually had a great game against DJ Wagner in the New Jersey Scholars, and although DJ Wagner actually ended up winning that matchup, you can tell with Jeremy Fears, he came ready to play. He's gonna be a great overall player in college, and shoot, potentially the NBA. So he's definitely a player to watch out for. I want to see how Bronny James is actually going to be playing against a guy like Jeremy Fears. Also watch out for Team Why Not versus the Rebels. That game is definitely going to be a lit game in my opinion, with Jared McCain. And with Team CP3 and Robert Dillingham and Aiden Holloway, Gregory Jackson, they don't really play much big time names, at least as far as this weekend, but hopefully in the final Nike EYBL circuit we will get like a Bronny James versus a Robert Dillingham matchup, but who knows. Just to reiterate, like I said, DJ Wagner, he's actually leading the entire Nike EYBL in scoring with 21.3 points a game. His teammate Mackenzie McBuckbo, he's actually at 21 points a game. And here's the other leaderboards for the rebounds, assists, blocks, etc., etc. Like I said, I'll put the link to all this in the description. Guys, you watching this video, I do want to know your opinions on this coming weekend versus Bronny James and DJ Wagner, and just other notable games that's going to be happening. I want to know your opinions. Who do you guys actually have winning this matchup? If you guys want me to break down that game, also let me know down below as well. Comment anything down below, guys. Yeah, with all that being said, guys, if you made it to the end, thank you for watching. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Made family, join the Discord, do all that fun stuff. And yeah, with all that being said, guys, it's been another episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.